Hey, what's up? How's everybody doing out there? If you here, I'm assuming you read the title and you want to learn the steps to becoming a real estate agent. This is my first video on the channel, so I'm going to just give you a brief overview of everything you need to do, and then more videos down the line. I'm going to go deeper into detail. So to start off, I'm a real estate agent. I'm a real estate agent here in Nevada. I just passed my test March 7th of 2021, so I literally just became an agent. So I guess I'll tell you all the tips of how I passed and everything that I've done. So for me, I have 5 things down written that I feel like you need to, prepare yourself to become an agent, and the steps that you're going to have to take. My first one would be research. Just do your research, figure out whatever state you're in, figure out like the requirements, everything that you need as far as like how many hours in the classroom, how soon you have to pass the test. Is it busy? Should you, sign up for your test early? Just little stuff like that. So doing your research is a big key before you start spending your money and giving your money away to people. So that was my first one. Research is the first one. My second one is figure out what school you want to go to. It was a little difficult for me because, of course, it's COVID, so I didn't have no choice of going in the classroom. So everything was online for me. So what I did was, like what everybody does, go to Google, put in top Nevada school in Nevada. I'm in Nevada, so that's what I put. So if you're in Ohio, you'll put Ohio. If you're in Florida, you'll put Florida. And then, of course, it comes up. It got your reviews. It goes down by that. I'm not the person that think, like, just because it costs the most, that you're going to get the most out of it. So that was just my outtake on it. And again, I didn't know what I was doing. Everything was self-taught, so it was just the research that I was doing. The school that I went with was called 24/7 Realty School. For me, it was because it was quick. It said 2 weeks, get your 40 hours in, take your test, and then you on. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, okay, let's do it. I'm gonna buckle down. I'm gonna really tap in, and I'm gonna get everything done that I need to do. So like I said, number 2 is school. Make sure you find out what school you want to go to, whichever floats your boat. I don't know how much it costs in any other states, but for me, my class was, I believe, $290, and it was on a discounted rate. So here in Nevada, it was $290. I paid $290 for my class. That's all I paid. Like I said, I'm not going to speak for other states. And then what's next for number 3? Once you pick your school, I'm sure they're going to tell you, but you want to go get your fingerprints done, because your fingerprints take a while to get back. So about time you're done with your classes, you don't want to have to worry about running and going to get your fingerprints. You want to just be able to go straight right into taking your test. So once you figure out what school you're doing, once you get everything set up, just go get your fingerprints taken. Usually my school, it gave me a place to go to. So that was real easy, and it gave me a discount. So fingerprinting, get that taken care of. Next thing, you started your classes, just go ahead and take a look, because you have to schedule your test to become a real estate agent. So you have 2 tests. You got to pass your school test to get your certificate, like your pre-license certificate. And then after that, you have to take your real estate exam, which is 2 tests, and that's when you become official. So once you figure your school, you take a couple of days, you breathe, go ahead and get on the website to schedule your exam, because it's backfilled. Here in Nevada, it was so many people trying to get their real estate license. It was back for like 3 months. Like, I got blessed. Like, I literally got blessed. But it's like 3 months span out. So if you get the free time, just go in there and look. Like, I'm not saying submit and pick a date, but if you're locked in, and let's say you're like, okay, I want to get everything done in 3 months, look to be taking your test in that 3rd month. Like, see what dates they have open, because you don't want to get done and then you got to wait another 3 months just to take your real estate exam. So all that information is gone. It's not fresh. For me, I like when the information is fresh. I don't like waiting. When I was done, I wanted to just go ahead and take care of my business. So that's what I did. So please make sure you go look at the exam dates and see if it's backfilled or not. The 5th one, after everything is done, like once you pass your school exam, like I said, this is just the stuff to get you to become a real estate agent. I'm not going all the way into detail. Like I said, I'll get there more with my videos. But the 5th one is just passing your school test. You got to pass the exam. Nothing matters until you pass your school exam. So to kind of piggyback on the second one, when I say what school you go to, just see what they offer. Like, some offer practice exams. They give you like 1 or 2. Some gives you, like for me, They were giving me exams after every chapter. I had to do the exam. They were grading me. At the end of the whole class, they gave me 2 practice exams, and then I had my final exam to pass the school test. So for the school test, when you pay for your schooling, mind you, this is just in Nevada. I'm not speaking for anybody else. I'm not even also speaking for Nevada. This is just the class that I took. This is for 24/7 Realty Group. At the end, they gave me 2 free practice exams, and then I had the real exam. I had to pass it with a 75%. It didn't matter if I failed. I could retake it as many times as I wanted to. I didn't have to pay. So that was pretty cool. You know what I mean? That was pretty cool. I could take the test as much as I could. I passed it on my first time. I got the 75%, but it's nice. You can also go back and retake. Even if you pass, you can go back and retake it. Use it as like a studying tool. They even gave me like the state exam and the general exam practice test. Like, it was real nice. They gave me a lot of nice things. So yeah, you want to pass your school exam, because without that, you can't take your test. Because when you go sign up for your real estate exam, you gotta have your license, your pre-license like certificate. You gotta let them know you passed. Like, it comes and be like, you did your little 40 hours, you did this, you did that. I don't have my eyes around me, or I would show you guys, but just a little paper, like a degree, and they show you. So after that, you can go ahead and get your exam. Then once you pass your exams, it's 2 tests, state, general. Once you pass your exams, you're an adult now, so you got to go out and find your broker. And then once you find your broker, spend on them extra fees, then you're good. You can go ahead and be a real estate agent. I'm going to get into more about the hidden fees. The biggest thing for me was, when I did my research, they didn't talk about how much money you would spend while becoming a real estate agent, because it's a lot of money. Like I said, I'm going to go over it and show you. Like, it's a lot. So like I said, I'll go over my list again. You want to do your research. Number 1, you want to find a good school that fits you. You want to get your fingerprinting done. You want to apply for your exam. You want to do, like I said, your fingerprint and applying for the exam. You should try to get that done before you take your school exam, your pre-licensing exam. Them is the 2 things you should get done. Then after that, of course, after your schooling is done, you want to pass your class exam. Then you want to go take your real estate exam, and then you want to go find your broker. I hope this was, informational. It wasn't in the detail like I said, but it's a list. It's a good list for you to get started on, so you can start checking off the boxes as you go. My next video, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I believe I'm going to cover the fees of becoming a real estate agent, because like I said, it's a hassle and it's a lot. But I appreciate you for tuning in. If you guys could like, comment, and subscribe. Leave any questions below I can ask you. I'm going to have my information below. If any of you are out there in Nevada and you guys want to come, get in contact with me, ask me any questions, I'll have that all below. I appreciate you for watching the video, and I'll see you guys next time.